Can you believe I'm live dubbing this because I fucking corrupted the original audio? Whatever, it's Range Captain Week. I have Bombietta 2-5. She's what, 52 to 65? Strong attack to full stam. Not too shabby. I gave her weakened defense because why the fuck not? As for basically Captain Week, I hate that I have to say that. He's 2-5. What is he? 60 to actually no, he's technically 80 to 66 because of the full stam. Nah, that's actually kind of nice. He's kind of interesting, but it is what it is. As for Geen, he's also 2-5. Yeah, this whole team's 2-5 now that I think about it. Holy shit. It was 60 to 80, although actually, no, that's 80 to 80 because of the soy phone link. Seriously, why is that link so good? I really do enjoy that one, even though I don't enjoy soy phone herself, but I digress. Anywho, this is a team that will have to work, because I think all of them are paralysis resistant, and yeah, we're just gonna see what it does. Yeah, so this one's just hard because, of course, we have to just get that stupid clear out the way. So, this is also the first time I actually used Bombietta. So the first time I tried out that SA2, I was like, I don't know how to feel about that. But I also do get to enjoy her animation for the first time because I have not seen it. One of the few things left that is good about this game. Anywho, Retsu's done, then Kenpachi. Yeah, Kenpachi I could tell was going to be a bit of a pain in the dick, but it's only hard, so it's not too bad. I just knew that it was going to be pain later on. Also, the fact that Kenpachi wasn't even the last enemy to die makes me fear. But at least we got it done, and so now we have the privilege of building that team once again. Alright, so now it's very hard, and we just go on with the same team. Doesn't matter. Now here's where I ran into a bit of a problem, because, man, that defense really do be kicking in. Also, I swear, the distance on that SA2, it is not big. And I also have a feeling that it does have a bit of knockback for some reason, so it just kind of makes the move less effective in general. So I try that again and see, like, what if I just get a tad bit closer? Just a little bit closer. And, yeah, no, it's not my cup of tea. Personally, that SA2... It sounds like a fun gimmick, but realistically, for stuff like this, it is unwell. At least I got rid of Jushido. Now it's time for Sajin. His AI can be a bit of a pain. In Guild Quest, Sajin's AI is a lot more aggressive, and definitely very wide range. I don't know why, but the dog do be cooking. Alright, and I managed to get like a good few hits on him, but damn, I still can't believe how often Geen procs poison in this scenario when I don't need him to. Next is Shunsui. Shunsui was definitely one of the worst captains in this. I want to say he's the worst because of all of his attacks. Like the spin move, that shit was awful. I did already lose the full stamina, of course, but I was just going to see like how far we can keep going with this one. I had no idea where he was because this camera is way too fucking small, but I realized, yeah, I had 5 seconds left. There was no chance. So the next one, we try once again. Yeah, it's just... I feel like there is a bit of knockback, and I'm not too much a fan. Unless it's one of the other units, but can I fucking tell? No. This just keeps going on for a little bit, and we just keep moving on with this. Or actually, do we? Yeah, no. It just takes too long to kill Jushido for some reason. That was really close. I don't know why it went that far in for Sajin. Oh yeah, he did get me in a corner, so that was very fun. But I did get, again, a nice few hits on him, but yeah. If it's not the move, then it's one of the other two units that knocks him back. And I have no idea at this point what moves do knockback and whatnot, because I can't be fucking bothered with this game anymore. So yeah, Shunsui, basically the trick with him, keep your distance if you can, and also try and get it aggro. But yeah, he's constantly proccing that poison. I mean, I'm not 100% complaining, but I mean, with my boost, I need that. Retsu's just strong, so I tried to nuke her. It did fuck all. I knew this was going to be a very unenjoyable experience, as usual. But again, back to Jushido. This one, why don't I get this one? Oh yeah, no, it's just like, after all that, all the moves are used, nothing happens. Unless he actually gets procced with poison. But even then, it doesn't look like he is. Also, I completely couldn't tell where the fuck he was, and he actually killed me. I hate the lighting effects here. So instead of dealing with fucking Geen, I'm just gonna switch over to my max transcended Aizen, because he's paralysis resistant, and he also has 500 extra SP. We do enjoy that, although it's not really too useful. He's mainly here just for the, he's just mainly here for the vortex. Sure, he has captain, but I mean, In GQ, he's kind of but whatever. At least we'll get to try something different, something a little bit more pleasing, and something that won't fucking interfere with my boost. But so far, so good. I already feel a tiny bit of difference, at least whenever the strong moves go off. But yeah, it's seeming okay. As long as I can keep the bosses in check, that's really what I needed the most, because letting them loose was going to be a not so well move. And Aizen does that very well, surprisingly. Although, honestly, oftentimes the AI just refuses to use that SA2. I don't know why, but at least this time he did listen and decided to actually use it when I needed it. Then again, Shunsui's AI is very, very aggressive at a much wider range than you would want. Now it was time for Retsu, and this one I just... Bloop. At this point, I really couldn't tell where the fuck he was, but thank God. That's the one good thing about Aizen's Vortex. It has a visual that I can actually tell where the fucking enemy is. Still, it's no dice because I had 3 seconds left. So we try that again with Retsu and see how this goes. Because actually, I had to do that way many more times, but I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. So now with this one, I see there is quite a bit of improvement. And so now I had time to just nuke Kenpachi, and it did fuck all, as expected. So now I really had to hope for something good, and this was a run that I had a decent feeling about. Because everything managed to synchronize very well, everything managed to just like be positioned appropriately. Because that's one of the pains about this kind of GQ, is that I want to have your units situated already, but that'll just depend on wherever the last boss dies. So it's all a bit of luck. And I had to run from Sajin because he was chasing me, and thank God I dodged, because that move absolutely sucks. And yet, still, even with all this, that SA2, I just don't like it. I don't know about y'all, but it just doesn't feel like much damage, much effectiveness, and it's just like range collision. But I at least dealt with Shunsui on that end. Now Retsu is really going to be the bottleneck here, because for some reason she just feels a lot stronger than any of the other bosses, or at least more resistant. And then we dealt with her very easily. So now I had 5 seconds to deal with Kenpachi this time. And I was wondering if that was going to be enough. Hopefully, and surely enough, I was waiting with bated breath, because I saw him fall down, but did I clear? I actually fucking cleared. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is about as close as you can get with it. This team, dude. And then I realized, Kyora's a debuffer. I was running that without a booster the entire time, so it was pretty much just Bombietta and Aizen. So instead I brought in Yukio, who is also 2-5, and he is a booster, so that was going to be something nice. He doesn't have a killer here, but I did notice that he also did not have paralysis resistance, so I gave him the Yachiru link, the resurrected link, and so yeah, I had to switch out Star Barrier for paralysis resistance. Now he won't be a pain in the dick, and so we can actually get on with our life and see what exactly does a booster do to your team. And so the results are actually kind of interesting. At the very start, I could tell, like, something just felt better. Something hit harder, and even with that SA2, it just felt right. Like, we already took out Juju, and then we went to Sajin. So from then on, I was just to see, like, if we could just keep him in place, or just avoid him from making any moves. Same thing with Shunsui, because Shunsui you do not want getting close at all. So this was a bit of a scare having him in the corner, but I like what happened here. Yukio kind of sandwiched him for me, and I was really, really surprised at that teamwork, because usually the AI made by K-Lab is quite shit. And so now dealing with Retsu, this was actually going very fast. I knew this because by the time I dealt with Retsu, I had 22 seconds to deal with Kenpachi. So I went for the nuke, and what do we get? A little bit more damage, than usual, a good little barrage, and holy fuck. Why is there a 15-second difference when you have a booster on your team? I can understand a few seconds, but motherfucking 15 seconds for one unit? Like, you have me fucked up that this slightly breedable boy can add 15 seconds to my score. That's crazy. So that was actually kind of enjoyable, but I knew the next phase was not going to be enjoyable because it is going to be Melee, Squad 0, and Human. That was an awful idea. But at least I don't have to deal with Hat Guy. I even made sure to check, because if that was in GQ, I probably would have quit already. Although that is the plan for much later on. Much later on.